And then in the same vein, they're saying, Inna qatalna al-Masiha Isa ibn Maryam. We killed the Messiah, Jesus, son of Mary. And probably you can hear this thing in their voice here. Their implication is that we killed him, and therefore we proved him to be a false Messiah. And now, the Quran's answer to that is the verse that Mike was referring to. The Quran then is defending Mary and also defending Jesus by saying they thought they had crucified him, but they didn't. They killed him not, nor did they crucify him, but so it was made to appear to them. Now, classical Muslim scholars took the term crucified in every possible meaning, and they said, well, Jesus wasn't even put on the cross. But we know that the word crucified in English, and also it's known from Hebrew and Greek and Aramaic, that the term has a dual sort of meaning. Think about Mark saying that it was the 3rd hour when they crucified him. That's 9 o'clock on a Friday morning. Was Jesus dead by this time? No. So crucifixion at this point means, in that usage means, merely hanging him on the cross. But now think of Paul saying Jesus was crucified for our transgressions. Now he means that Jesus died for our sins, true? But he's using the term crucified. So we see that crucifixion can have a dual meaning. It can mean, on the one hand, merely hanging a person on a cross, and on the other hand, hanging him on the cross until he dies. Now the question is, which of these two meanings does the Quran have in mind when the Quran is saying they did not crucify him? So I will argue that the meaning the Quran has in mind here is that they did not kill him by this means, even if they had actually put him on the cross. He did not actually die. So I will argue that the meaning the Quran has in mind here is that they did not kill him by this means, even if they had actually put him on the cross. He did not actually die. So we have here a statement from the Quran. They killed him not, nor crucified him. And then there is a scholar, a Cambridge scholar, Tariq Khalidi, who wrote this book entitled The Muslim Jesus. And in this book, he says on page 12, in denying the crucifixion, the Quran is in fact denying that the Jews killed him. Now, many other scholars that I can name, but for lack of time will proceed, have said that the Quran is not actually denying that Jesus was put on the cross. And some academic scholars today, both Muslims and non-Muslims, would go so far as to say that the Quran is not actually denying the gospel story as they are, but the Quran is just putting a new dimension on this. For example, Jeffrey Carrender says that the Quran is right because the Jews didn't actually kill Jesus, it's the Romans who did it, because crucifixion was a Roman type of punishment. So other details like this have been offered by academic scholars today, saying that the Quran is actually not wrong on this point. The Quran is offering a different perspective on things. Some say, well, it looks like what the Quran means is that God is in full control of this, so that even though the enemies of Jesus thought that they had the upper hand on him, they don't really have the upper hand. Everything is happening according to God's plan and under his control. But I will take the view that he was actually rescued and that he did not actually die, but he was taken down alive from the cross. He was placed in a tomb, and in that tomb, and from that tomb, he was translated into heaven. But we'll get more